Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Voxel Pro coming at you with another Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. Um, the last episode, we met up with Eva, and now we have to prepare ourselves for the final battles of the game. That's just what it is. Um, there's I can't really tell you anything other than I can't really tell you anything other than um I gotta get my weapon stash set up here. And yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you other than uh we're entering the final phase of the game. So let's pretty much just dive right into it. So we're gonna head down this hallway. In the last episode, I kind of went off into a eating frenzy when I was right outside the cave, and then guess what? Turns out, that I ate a poisonous mushroom. So I entered the cave. I came out, and after the cutscene and everything, right when I ended the episode, and returned to gameplay. Guess what? The poison had stopped, and I had lost virtually no life. It's great. It's great to be Snake. So why do I always wear the spirit uniform? Because it doesn't make any sound. It doesn't make any sound when I move. Like, people can't hear me. Like, combine that with stealth camouflage. Combine that with stealth camouflage, and it'll actually make for the perfect ghost warrior. And I do mean stealth camouflage. Just checking my corners. Making sure, just checking my corners to make sure that I have, whew. I think that gets me like every time. The fact that I already have the stealth suit, but if you guys don't know how to find it, it would be in here. Of course, after you been through the crap, the main crap. The fact that the fact that you got captured, tortured, went through the sorrow and everything like that. I'm assuming that's I'm assuming that's why you're here. I'm assuming that you already watched all the episodes, and I'm assuming that you already know about all that. So, I apologize if this is a spoiler alert for you. I also apologize for spoiling anything for you, but in my defense, this game is like 10 or 11 years old. I don't really go get the game, play it if you don't want to, want me to spoil it for you. We're here to understand the Phantom Pain and, the Metal Gear Solid lore for exactly, what it is. What is so confusing about it? And it's really not all that confusing. And this is one of the key games that you have to understand. This is one of the key games that you have to understand in order to get the entire lore. Really, if you understand this game alone, you can and you play the other ones and you get a general gist, then you kind of understand the whole thing, to be honest.
Don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
I'll keep that in mind.
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got. The rest is up to you. Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
Ah, I forgot to equip the Claymore mines. Or not the Claymore mines, the C3. Oh, shoot. I already... that was a strange mechanism. It's like I had already forgot how to place bombs within like the last couple minutes, last few seconds.
The enemy won't be able to follow us. That should at least buy us also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
I just finished planting the second charge. Give me a little more time.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you at the bridge.
Huh. I thought that was a dude. That was right there. Unless that was the dude. A maintenance crew member is what I meant. Unless that was the maintenance crew member. So I usually do them in this order. You can never do this one first. Never do that fuel tank first. Why? Because you will get caught by the boss and Volgin and everything, and it's game over. Game over. When I say game over, I mean like Shady 2.0, like game over. I don't think they heard you. Tell them again. Game over.
Got you this time. Major, I finished planting the C3.
I feel like Metal Gear Solid 3, in terms of Big Boss's journey as a soldier, it was his learning experience. Like, it was like,
Hurry up and get out of there.
like David Hayter said, like Big Boss is more naive, a naive Snake, and
Why'd you come back?
it's his journey as a soldier, about the life experience, his survival instincts, whether that be like urban or jungle warfare, it's threat analysis, all that stuff.
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her. The philosopher's legacy. This microfilm contains all the
Still
information
helping me, I
regarding
see.
You might say that
He's the only Cobra unit member that's technically not that bad.
It was the smell that gave her away.
No, not the perfume. It was gasoline. Motorcycle gasoline. She reeked of it.
to think that lovely Tatiana was a spy? We found this radio along with her too. Such a fine woman she was. It almost pains me to have to kill her. Yes, she was an obedient one. She was my precious little pet. Isn't that right?
Makes me wonder how people become so evil in real life.
What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
You dirty whore. I've had enough kisses from you. I should have known. Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the philosopher's legacy?
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you.
Oh, it's the explain your big old plan and the behind the scenes history for the plan evil making cliche. I don't know.
Defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order.
It is a cliche though.
In the war, the three countries pooled their resources, conduct the most covert types of operations and research. The atomic bomb, rocket technology, the Cobra unit. And they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects. Enough to fight the war 5
That's a lot of money.
That wealth is the philosopher's legacy. After the war was won, the three countries were to divide the philosopher's legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals. We possess enormous wealth, most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country. My father was one of the men in charge of managing the philosopher's legacy. In the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. Money was divided up, laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Australia, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contains a record of all those transactions. After my father's death, I learned of this secret, obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznygrad, Granin's research facility. But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod. My position in GRU made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly. But the spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect. The boss was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. Boss, take this someplace safe. Take good care of it.
He wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us. I'll dispose of her as well. Leave everything to me. Fight like a warrior, Volgin.
But of course.
Let me face him. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even. No more judo and no more field strips.
Enough of this. He's mine. You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me...
Silence! Huh?
Getting down to the wire, aren't we?
Sorry for the delay. Let's
I
get
don't know what
started,
Ocelot
shall we?
think he was planning on doing.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
His Super Saiyan power. See, that's what I'm talking about. How come when he electrocute people, their clothes don't be turning on fire?
It's just you and me now. I'm gonna enjoy this.
You know what? I think I will. I think I will go with him. This is gonna be a long one. Go at him with fist to fist. But if he starts shooting bullets at me, I get to shoot bullets. That's just the way that works. Oh, oh, okay. See, that's what he get. He wanted to fire bullets, so I fired some back. That's the way we do it. You wanted to fight, you wanted to use bullets, so now we here.
Shoot him! Do you hear me? I said shoot him!
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer.
He only blocked 2 of them. That means 4 of them got to him.
Are you questioning my authority?
A quick draw with Han Solo, Ocelot, Cad Bane.
Fight like a man, Volgin.
Boba Fett, Jango Fett. Ah. Ultimate quick draw battle.
Ocelot, find those bombs! Move it!
So much for a fist fight, huh, Colonel? If you talk to, not talk to, if you watch one of Young Ye's videos, I think it's speculated that Colonel Volgin, will be in it.
Faster! This way! Everybody run! It's gonna blow! I'm out of here! Let's get out of here quick! Hurry! We're all gonna die! Hurry up! Evacuate!
Hop in.
Step on it.
Don't give up! Get moving!
That dude was on fire.
How did you?
The boss let me go.
The boss? Why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
We can't leave yet. I've still got one last job to do.
The boss is already at the lake. She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you. I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two. Something I can't understand. Something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really, I do. But I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There. You said it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
We failed!
Not good.
Hold on tight!
And I think we will stop it there for today, ladies and gentlemen. To recap, we beat Volgin in a almost fist fight. It was supposed to be a fist fight. He used bullets, so I used bullets back. That's what the crap happened. And if you have the opportunity, subscribe to Voxel Pro, or at least comment in the video if you have the opportunity. You can find me on Google Plus, Twitter. Ask questions about the game development industry. You know, whatever. you know, I could go into this long spiel like I did with every video, but now that we're wrapping up, I think it's starting to be that time to where I'm gonna start putting out stuff with my own personal content, as long as you guys will have it, as long as you guys will accept it. I don't know exactly what that'll be yet. I have an idea. So, like I said, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to VoxPro. You can find me on Twitter, Google+. And again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.